And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Screen play, McKinnon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Going deep to the end zone for Juju. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Back deep, Brandon Powell. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They're led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2018, Baker Mayfield. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards on the ground. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down, eluding the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. A give up the middle to Akers. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run here with Akers. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Williams is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Akers. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Brought down by Willie Gay.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
That burst good for 20 and a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. $6-0 our score after 1. On 1st down, Mahomes trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, what a game this has turned out to be for him. Remember, CD, he had the turnover earlier, and now the pick 6, that's the cherry on top.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. When you force a turnover on defense, you're the guy most excited about getting back out there and trying to force another one. How about him picking off that pass, setting his sights on the end zone? You know he wasn't going to be denied getting there either.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds McKinnon, complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. Nice pickup for a first down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
On the move to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Mayfield now, flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
93 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. From the gun, Mayfield. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. They'll go again here with Akers. And a short gain here down to the 22. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
But he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Again, it'll be Akers. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Steps away to his left. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And again, it's Mahomes. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Mahomes now to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Butker's kick here is good. And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room. Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not I just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So that PI call will give him one more play. And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty. Gay's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach half.
Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
On the give, this is Akers.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
139 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw, eluding the pressure right.
And he'll find Higbee open downfield.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now Mayfield rolling to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Frank Clark just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. He's got room at the 30.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
They'll run this with Akers.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Going right back to Akers.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
They'll look to run with Akers.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
When I was playing, all our defensive coaches talked about when you're near your own goal line and you're trying to stop them from getting in, your heart gets tested. What a nice play on the last down.
A lot of heart on 2nd. Do they have the heart on 3rd?
Here's Akers. They try and run.
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. On play action, it's Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Rams are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, first down. On the ground, it's Akers.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Now a run with Akers.
And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 44.
On third down, here's a run by Akers.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's Akers.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
A give up the middle to Akers.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw, it's Mahomes.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Mahomes to throw once more.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Finding Kelsey. What a catch there.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved.
Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Second down, McKinnon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
With 207 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
They'll go again here with Akers.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On the handoff, it's Akers.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
They'll keep it on the ground. Akers, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. And they will take a knee here. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score.